Hello and welcome to the homestead.
Hi guys.
Overcast today.
Yes, thank goodness, because it's been so hot.
And it's soupy already. It's pretty early in the morning, mid-morning. We are in the garden, guys. We haven't brought you a lot of gardening videos. Well, why haven't we done a lot of gardening videos, honey?
Because it's been very discouraging lately.
It has been.
We've had a lot of rain in the previous month, which kind of washed out a lot of my seeds that I had to replant. And then I also had to replant a lot of our tomatoes.
Yeah. And it's not only last month, guys. Pretty much
we had a very
all
wet
of spring and well into June, we were pretty much getting 3, maybe 4 inches of rain
all at once
a week, all at once.
We were getting flooded out.
Yeah, we were totally getting flooded out, and the garden this year is not thriving at all.
No, not as much as I'd like it to.
No.
I've done a bunch of, I started doing some of our garlic harvest.
That's right. Missy already harvested one and a half rows, and we are going to finish the garlic harvest today, and we thought we'd bring you along, so let's get at it. All right, so where do we start?
Well, we're gonna start with the bottom half down there to get the rest of this second row. So I have my gorilla cart here, and we're gonna start harvesting.
All right, let's go. Wow, our garlic is kind of hidden.
Well, in the second row it is. Our first row has hardly any weeds throughout the mulch.
Let me show them that real quick.
Yeah, this row over here.
Yeah, that little row looks perfect.
And then this third row, the weeds didn't grow up in between the garlic.
But this row here, you can't even tell where the row begins and ends.
But you know where, you can tell where the garlic is.
Yeah.
Because you can see, these are some smaller ones, but you can see where the garlic does come up above the weeds right now.
And just pull them out.
So these are smaller bulbs, because when I was harvesting along, these are smaller than the ones that I was actually harvesting. We do have some pretty good sized bulbs. Oh, see, now that's why I brought the shovel, and I should have brought it with me, because
that one broke off.
Yeah, this one broke off.
All right, we'll dig that one up.
But I don't want to lose it, so we need to pull some of this weed out.
All right, guys. I am gonna set you up, and we're gonna get some of this garlic harvested out. Yeah, so they're pulling right off.
Yeah, see, this one right here is a really nice sized bulb.
Yeah.
And if you pull the weeds around it, it's easier to get the bulb out.
Well, it's pretty easy to harvest with the wood chips, that's for sure.
It is. And I think it's so much better than last year.
I do too.
Hi guys, I'm popping in here to let you know that we now have our organically grown garlic available for sale on our website. You can purchase that by the pound, by the half pound, or quarter pound. You could even purchase individual bulbs, but I know that most people buy garlic online and they buy in bulk. So that garlic will be directly shipped to you. And here's a look at what a pound of garlic will actually look like. Those are bigger bulbs, and then these are smaller bulbs. So I guess it just depends on what you're looking for. You can use it for cooking, or you could use it for seed garlic. But remember, it's all organically grown off of our homestead. And again, when you purchase this garlic, it helps us out, and it also gets directly shipped to you.
All right, guys, so we're gonna take a little break from the garlic.
Yeah.
And we're gonna show you a little bit of the rest of the garden. We're up here by the farm stand. What do we got going on out here
Well,
in our raised beds, honey?
okay. So I had my strawberry bed, which is still my strawberry bed, but because most of the plants were June bearing strawberries,
Yeah.
I have already harvested all of those.
Yes. And guys, down here it looks weedy. The only reason that hasn't been trimmed is because there's runners in there.
I need to take
Missy's
care
gonna
of,
pull them up and show you.
I need to take care of all of my runners.
Yeah. So we want to
Because-
transplant them.
Yeah, and these are ground cherries.
Yeah, and I'll show you what they look like.
Well, once they,
That's them right there, guys.
okay, that's the original pod, but once they turn, here's one. Oh, no. Oh, that one's
There's a bunch on the ground
it's
too.
not quite, there they are. I don't know. Once they fall on the ground, sometimes the animals eat them. But once they turn brown, they have this yellow little cherry inside. And the last one that Eric ate, he said it tasted sour.
Yeah, I don't care for them.
I think it's sweet.
Yeah, I don't care for them. Okay, so what do you got over here?
Okay, so over here it was mustard seed, greens, and kale.
And
but
you're
because
letting it go
went
to seed?
Now I have all these pods, and they need to turn brown before I can collect the mustard seed.
Okay.
So that's why it looks so ratty over here.
Okay.
In this bed, I have
Look at that.
honeydew melon. And
They're
originally
flowering very nicely.
they are. And I thought I saw, I don't know where it went. There was a couple that I saw little melons forming
Oh, nice.
somewhere. But I had to take and rig up this screen because either a groundhog or a rabbit was getting in here and eating all of my leaves.
Yeah.
And
this is just screen, guys, from our old canopy
it is.
that Missy repurposed. So
I did.
in the homesteader style, it's working.
So, but I need to get some more of these binder clips so I can clip the sides together a little better.
Okay.
But this seems to be doing well because it's actually like holding on to the screen.
Yeah.
And trellising itself up.
Yeah.
Which is nice. So I'm hoping that the honeydew melon does well.
All right. And then
this is onion.
And they're doing much better. Let me show you.
They are. They're really starting to bulb out now.
Yeah.
There's a nice one over there.
Yeah, there's a real nice one right here.
So I don't know.
You can see this one, guys.
Yeah. I don't know how much bigger they're going to get. These were small white onions.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll give it a little longer.
Yeah, they haven't really started dying back super bad yet.
Yeah. And in between here, there are some weeds.
Yeah.
But I had
carrots.
But the groundhog decided that he was going to come and eat the tops off. So I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with those.
Oh, we could have Chinese have baby carrots.
Baby carrots. But some of it might go to the rabbits and the pigs.
Yeah, some of it might.
It was kind of I wanted to see because everyone said plant your carrots in between your onions.
Yeah.
But it didn't keep the pests away.
No, it didn't.
So, all right. So, in here are green bell peppers. This side is doing amazing.
Yeah.
And this side is doing pretty well because these were a later plants.
Yes, they were a later plant.
So, they're doing okay for the time that I planted them.
Oh.
But these already have some amazing looking peppers on them for the size that they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got peppers everywhere. There's a bunch on this plant, you know. So I kind of did it in stages. The back part was what I planted first, and then these up front got planted.
Yeah.
So, but I've already harvested some bell peppers off of here. But there's a lot of peppers on here.
Yeah, there are. Well, we knew from last year because we grew just a couple rows of peppers in here. Yeah. And they did so amazing. So we decided we'd grow all of our green peppers in here this year.
And they don't mind being close together.
No, they don't.
I think that they grow better that way. So
they do fine. And then down here,
and then
we have tomatoes.
I have Amish paste on this side and Romas on this side. Again, there are different sized plants because I had to put in some and then I got sidetracked with other stuff. And then I ended up putting in the rest of them. So
nice.
These tomato plants in here actually look pretty amazing. They're still really nice and green. They're looking good.
Yeah, they're nice and tall.
They have flowers on them, but I have not gotten any fruit yet.
No.
So
we've been leaving the we've been leaving the greenhouse doors open so the bees can get in here.
Yeah, and I've been shaking a lot of times when I come in here and trying to brush against the flowers to see if that will help with pollination.
Yeah.
But I'm really concerned that we don't have any fruit in here yet.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I mean, I have marigolds to attract the bees.
But we got to keep the doors open more.
The doors are open all day long.
No, I know, but I think because it's so warm in here that maybe the bees aren't coming in during the day and they'll probably come in more in the evening hours because it's so warm. Yeah. I see bees flying over there well into darkness, so.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, let's go talk about the outdoor garden, which is not doing as well. All right, we are back out in the outdoor garden.
We are.
This is our cucumber rows, guys.
Yeah, we have picklers and regular slicers.
And they didn't do that bad this year.
Some of them did die off, but for the majority of the cucumber, they did survive.
Yeah.
So I've been getting cucumbers consistently. Like, that's what I've been getting the most of.
Yeah, so they're doing all right for right now. But then we come down to tomatoes, guys, and let me just show you down this row. Like you can see, there's almost nothing there. She replanted over here.
And the bigger ones are the ones that survived so far.
Yeah. The moisture just decimated our tomato crop.
There's only one good row of tomatoes.
Yeah, we'll show you that down here. Now this is a
yellow gooseberry cherry tomato.
And it's not that bad.
No, I was able to salvage a bunch of those plants. I did have some die off, but
yeah. But again, like, look at this poor thing.
Yeah. Like
it's just not thriving at all, and it's too moist.
But then there's others that are in the same row that look.
No, but they're just not getting. There's settling a pocket of water of some kind.
So.
And then this is what, banana peppers, honey?
Banana peppers. I was able to salvage 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half, because this looks like it's coming back.
Yeah. So out of a whole row of probably 30 plants.
And there are some other kinds of peppers down at the end, but I don't even know if they're going to produce anything.
No, they're not looking well at all.
Yeah.
Then this tomato row, you can, if you guys can see it down at the end, there's nothing down there.
No, and there's a couple of empty spots here, but this was our sweetheart cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, they did not do well at all.
I was able to salvage some, but because of planting in the garden and trying to figure out how much I would need for selling at the market, I only allot myself so much room for each kind of plant.
Yeah.
So when it came to cherry tomatoes, it's not a big seller at the market. Yeah. So I didn't have a lot to bring back.
Yeah.
To put back in the garden.
Yeah.
So whatever died off, I couldn't replace a lot of those tomatoes.
Now this is the tomato row.
This is the best tomato row we have right now.
And you can see that looks pretty good all the way down the fence.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, our squash and zucchini, which is here and here, is doing fantastic.
Well, it started dying off, but I came out here. I need to do it again. I came out here and I pruned all the bottom, got rid of all the yucky stuff, killed some squash bugs, got rid of some eggs, and I got most of it to come back. There are some that don't look as healthy, but for some reason down at the end where all the weeds are growing up again, those are the healthiest plants.
Go figure.
I don't know. If it's the weeds holding in more moisture for the plant, I don't know.
Now here, this, you can see there's not much up top, but down at the bottom, Missy's got some circular trellising for some beans.
Yeah, I wanted to add more beans in here.
Yeah, and then right next to it, you can see our Chinese long noodle beans, and they're doing fine.
Yeah, I've already gotten a harvest off of these beans.
Those beans actually like a lot of water.
They do.
So, but then this guys is our jalapeno row. And it's dead. For
some reason, the peppers did not do well at all this year out in the garden.
No, they did not.
Last year they were thriving.
No, they did not. And that is going to bring us to our final crop here in the garden, which you could beat this stuff with a stick. Well, it just loves to grow, and let me show you.
It does, but originally I had to plant twice because the rain washed away my okra seeds.
Yeah.
So if you can tell, there's some plants that are higher than others.
Yeah.
It's because I had to reseed.
Yeah. No, and that's because the seeds washed away. But once the okra is established, it can get as hot as it wants, and it can be as wet as it wants. And this stuff just, it grows and it produces like crazy. And we have 4 rows of this okra. So that is our garden. We're gonna get back to doing garlic.
Okay, so this is some of the last stuff that I pulled that I was getting ready to process and clean off. So we have some really good sized bulbs in here still, but then there are some really small bulbs.
Yeah.
Like, I would say this, maybe even a little bit smaller, this size bulb is probably what you can get in the grocery store.
Oh yeah, even smaller. I've seen smaller in the grocery store.
Unless you're buying like elephant garlic or something.
Yeah.
You know? But if we take a walk in here,
oh, much cooler.
it is cooler in here. So this is some of the stuff that I didn't sell at the market, but you can tell it's cleaned off. And it is starting to dry out, but a lot of people don't mind because a lot of people that buy at the market use it right away.
Yeah. And then you have a braid in there.
Yes, I have a couple of different kinds. I did do some braids right away because I have people asking, because they use garlic a lot to infuse honey. They do oils. So I had a couple of people at the market come and ask for that. So I've done a couple of braids. I've sold a couple of braids. But most of what we try to get dry
is in the back room.
Comes in this room because it's a little bit cooler in here.
Yes, it is.
A little bit cooler. We try to keep this cool. We have a fan going right now.
Yeah, we have a fan going to keep air circulating.
But, what I do is I use my racks that I usually have lights hanging on to start seeds, and we have all of our garlic in here. Now, these are some pretty nice bulbs. These have not been trimmed, but they've been cleaned so that they can dry as they're hanging here. This is my second rack. The first one that I had started is over here. So these are a little bit drier, and some of those bulbs are a little bit smaller, but I kind of rotate the tray so that they're getting enough airflow. But I think we did pretty well with garlic this year.
We did.
There's a lot of small bulbs, but I think we'll still be able to utilize them.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. So, oh, hold on guys, there we go. Yeah. We're gonna go back outside.
Yeah, it's a little darker in here.
And you can see right here real quick, this is the garlic that's unusable for sale, and that's some of the stuff
and
that we'll use as
and I was letting it dry, and whatever kind of rots
we get rid of.
Yeah.
But that'll be seed garlic, guys. That'll be our seed garlic. So that's it in the garden. I hope you enjoyed our little tour. Hopefully we can fix the problems we're having with the rest of our plants. This fall, we have big changes going on in our garden.
We do. And although I didn't do a lot of flowers, there's a lot of flowers for the bees to forage on.
Yes.
So between the tomatoes, the cucumbers, zucchini, squash, I have beans, herbs that have gone to seed. I do have some hanging pots that I kind of tried to sell at the market, but people really weren't interested in that kind of stuff right away. So
it is what it is.
Yeah. What else do we have going on?
You guys will have to stick around if you want to see what else is going on. That's what you got going on. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there because it's starting to get soupy, and we have some other things that we want to get done today. So consider joining our channel. If you like our content and you want to support our channel, please take a peek at our members area and consider joining. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.